Hey everybody, it's your boy Brandon, and I'm back for another Thursday Booze Reviews Jam Session. At the time of this video, I have an appointment to get my wisdom teeth taken out in about an hour. So I wanted to record some things for you guys. I don't know how many weeks I'm going to be able out on the shelf, but we've heard your feedback. We tried the longer one session where you could just pick which song you wanted to go to on the timestamps. And we tried releasing just the two songs that we did last Thursday. It seems like you guys are more interested in the longer session, so you can hear my thoughts about the song and why I pick it and fun little tidbits in between. But if you're one of the people that just like the individual songs, make sure you check the timestamps below so you can go directly to that. And while you're there, leave a like and subscribe to this channel because we're bringing you stuff here at Booze Reviews. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into today's jam session. This song for me is a song written by one of my muses and was actually embraced by one of my idols, Prince, in his sets while he was still around. But Sam Smith, I'll have to say, Sam Smith is a singer that gets a lot of praise and a lot of hate on both sides because of the way he sounds, his views or whatever. But I always appreciate Sam Smith because he loves the divas like I do, and he likes to sing like the divas. It works more for him because he's a tenor, but I'm a bass, a lower voice that likes to sing like the divas, so it's hard for me to sometimes translate over, but I really like this cover of this Amy Winehouse song that he did, so let's do it here today. To start things off today, we've got Love is a Losing Game.
For you, I was a flame. Love is a losing game. 5-story fire as it came. Love is a losing game. One I wished I never played. Oh, what a mess we made. And now the final frame. Love is a losing game. Played out by the band. Love is a losing hand. More than I could stand. Love is a losing hand. Self-professed, profound, till the chips, baby, they're down. No, you're a gambling man. Love is a losing man. And although I battled blind, love is a fate resigned. Memories mar my mind. Love is a fate resigned over futile odds and laughed at by the gods. And now the final frame. Love is a losing game.
Yeah, Amy Winehouse, as you guys know, is my muse ultima. Out of the four ladies, she is number one, the one that I have the most connection to, and so I always appreciate hearing other artists sing her work. because it always gives me a new take, a new interpretation as I try to craft my own when I'm singing these pieces. Where do we go next? How about something that is a little older, that I don't sing very well. I do know the song, but something a little older, and it fits the theme of memories. There we go. Okay, so this piece is made famous and written by an EGOT, someone who has won an Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony. She's won all the awards. She is an icon in her own right. This is the legendary Barbra Streisand in The Way We Were.
Memories light the corners of my mind. Misty watercolored memories of the way we were. Scattered pictures of the smiles we left behind, smiles we gave to one another for the way we were. Can it be that it was all so simple then, or has time rewritten every line? If we had the chance to do it all again, tell me, would we? Could we? Memories may be beautiful, and yet what's too painful to remember, we simply choose to forget. So it's the laughter we will remember whenever we remember the way we were, the way we
That's a tough one because, last year, everyone knows this year has been particularly hard. 2020 has been hard for everyone with, the pandemic, losing people over that, the injustices in the streets. It's sort of a revolutionary time. And though it may seem so negative, there is a lot of good that will come out of this. There will be some changes that will be made for the betterment of everyone, really. So it's hard for me to write 2020 off. But 2019 was definitely a divided year. While I was on America's Got Talent and had that big moment, it didn't translate to the career that I thought could happen after things like that. Didn't know how to play the game of what to do afterwards, and I own that. But during that time, what they didn't show on that show was the fact that during the practice and all getting ready for all of that, I lost my grandfather. And my grandfather was the one who encouraged me to make videos like this. He said he always loved to watch anything me and my uncle would do, crocodile hunter parodies and make videos in nature, and he would just he would love it. And he would just sit at that table with my grandmother who taught me about music, and between the two of them, they really felt like those were the driving forces that led me to be on that stage. And later in the year, you know, I also lost my dog Vixen, who, if you followed my Instagram, follow our stories, you know how important she was to me and to Josh and our whole family, the hound, the hare, and the fox. So when I think about songs like that, it really brings up those memories of me and Grandpa. I will never forget when I graduated from college and drove down from where my college was 3 hours to Charlotte, North Carolina. My dad suggested that my grandfather ride with me. I'll never forget that car ride back because it was just me and him. And I think for the first time in our lives that it was me and him as adults, that I could appreciate him and he could appreciate me and what we meant to each other. And so that song really brings up a lot for me. So let's continue. So people ask, why, if Amy Winehouse is your ultimate number one, why don't you do more of her songs in your sets? And I always say it's because she's my number one. When you know an artist like that, if you really follow someone like that, then you know every nuance of every song that they sing because you've heard it a million times. You know every lyric, you know every turn of phrase that they're gonna do. And so I feel like I'm at that point with Amy. It's hard for me to break away from what she did when I sing her songs. Earlier we heard Sam Smith, but that was a cover, Sam's cover, me covering Sam's cover of her song. So there was a degree of separation where I was more making Sam's version my own, but he had already done something different with the song. But here, sometimes me and Amy are just so in the same wavelength that I absolutely just need to do it. Since I'm getting my wisdom teeth taken out pretty soon, I bet you I might need some of the stuff she's talking about here. So this is Amy Winehouse's Addicted.
Tell your boyfriend next time you're around to buy his own weed and don't wear my shit down. I wouldn't care if your friend would bring me some more. I'd rather you leave him than leave him my draw. When you smoke all my weed, man, you gotta call the green man so I can get you get yours. Once is enough to make me attack. Bring me a bag and your man can come back. I'll check Matt's door, make sure he got green. I'm tighter than a boat security teams. When you smoke, oh my weed man, you gotta call green man so I can get mine and you get yours. That you got a man, but I got to burn. Don't make no difference if I end up alone. I'd rather have myself and smoke my homegrown. Oh, this shit's got me addicted. Does more than any dick did, so I can get mine and you get yours. Yeah, I can get mine and you get yours. Thank you guys for joining us on this Thursday jam session. I will try to get Josh more in the mix so you can expect still some stuff while I recover. Thank you all for supporting us here at Booze Reviews. Remember to like and subscribe to this channel. Make sure that bell notification's on so you know when we're singing, when we're boozing it, and when we're reviewing it. We'll see you later, guys.